Hey, and welcome to Rada Explained series. In this video we'll take a look at the rapier itself, how to hold the rapier and how to stand. First off, some information about the rapier. The rapier has a blade, a cup, a crossguard or quillon, a handle, a knuckle bow, and a pommel. Most rapiers are double-edged, working for both cut and thrust. Rada divided the rapier into 4 parts, the divisions of the sword. Each part being 1 foot, with 1 starting at the tip and 4 ending at the pommel. Because of leverage, the lower numbers are weaker than the large numbers, while the inverse is true for the speed, with the tip being the fastest part of the weapon. When binding, it is thus important that you put a higher number against the lower. Most moves comes from above, allowing you to put your body weight into the bind, and also forces your opponent to lift both weapons, giving you an even bigger advantage in the bind. Rada recommend that the blade length was from floor to navel. For an ideal size person, it would reach the maximum size by law, which was 5/4 vara, 3.75 Castilian feet, or roughly 104 cm. He measured the blade from tip to quillon. According to Rada, the quillons should be 1 foot or 28 centimeters from edge of one to the other. The cup has a diameter roughly half a foot. The whole rapier is 4 Castilian feet, which put the handle at about 0.25 foot or 7 centimeters. Rada also mentions the handle should be 4 dedo Castilian fingers, which is close to 7 centimeters. The handle is fairly short because of how Rada recommends the blade to be held with 2 fingers in front of the quillon. There are 2 different grips. The wide grip, which aligns the blade with the arm, so thrusts are easier to line up and allows for lower angles. The short grip gives more power and strength, which is required for cuts, atajo, and other moves involving force. The defensive starting position is the right angle. Most authors are quite adamant it is not a guard. The reason being, it does not fully protect you, it only sets you up to defend yourself. And they also wanted to differentiate themselves from other systems which uses static guards. The right angle is named so because the arm is forming a right angle with the body. The feet are forming a right angle as well. The point should be aimed at the opponent's shoulder, as that will place your hand behind the cup, protecting it along with your arm. It is the shortest path towards your opponent, which gives you a threat and also places your blade in a direct line between you and your opponent, which allows you to react to most things your opponent does from that position, since they need to extend their arm to thrust towards you. The idea is that you control the center line. The biggest strength of the right angle is that it utilizes your maximum reach and threatens the opponent. The opponent needs to deal with your point, which means they have to get into blade contact and play your game. Destreza is based around blade contact and fencing at a close distance, so making your opponent play your game means you have the advantage. The right angle helps funnel the fencing into this area. In practical situations, the right angle needs to be adapted when the height differences are large, or when the opponent occupy extreme positions. Rada does not explain how to do this. There are several options. You can move your arm up or down, aiming at the shoulder. You can move your hand so it's in height with their weapon. You can lean. You can just angle your weapon. Feel free to experiment and comment below what you found useful. Rada have alternative solutions to the problem of the opponent's blade being in difficult positions. I will talk about this in later videos. Next video will be about footwork, for real this time. I felt it was necessary to first explain how to hold the rapier before talking about footwork.